you doing out there? So, the geese have decided to take the babies out into the big field. They've been in this nice little ditch here getting water, even though they have nice fresh water. But this water is better because they found it themselves. Look at you! You got your babies out? It's so nice! Spend the day in the field, and then around 5-6 p.m. they'll line up at the gate and bring them back in. There are the sheep way out there. We are moving those sheep farther and farther out into the pasture. And they're loving it because that's where all the good grass is. Oh, what a beautiful morning. The birds are singing. Gorgeous day. Let's go check on our little farm stand and see what's going on. Got some flowers blooming. There's a forsythia. These little trees in the front here, I've got some cherry trees and some apricot trees that are just coming into their leaves. Oh, my little front garden. Let me show you this real quick. Here come the tulips. I've got irises and tulips planted in this bed, and they're perennial. They just come up every year. And then we've got some pretty little rock garden plants, phlox and things like that. And when they bloom, they really bloom. So they're just starting to open up, but this is just going to be covered in white downy blooms. So pretty. Little daffodil. All right, here's our little farm stand. Let's see what we've got in here today. Got a little cat pod. We've got our nice little felted hats for sale. Here I've just got some heirloom seeds for sale. These are marigolds, Hawaiian orange, and mammoth sunflower seeds. And then I've just got a little bit of a description on each one. And then some baby booties that I've been making and putting out here. My little cashmere baby booties. I package them up in plastic just to keep them protected from the elements and everything, but people can feel free to open them up and check them out. Little description on each one. I just made this pair yesterday. So cute. So I got my little baby booties out here. Got some earrings that I've made with my wool and my felted soaps, which have been very popular. People are loving those, so I keep on making them. And then some little these are just little plant pods for putting your plants in, like your little house plants. And let's see what's going on in the egg world. Oh, we still have a lot of eggs in here. We keep it stocked, and I see a couple of cars pull up every day. People buy their little eggs in here. It's a pretty one. It's got those Americana eggs. They're like mint green. Pretty. So we've got our eggs in there with their dates on them. All right, that's the farm stand. And I just wanted to show you a few more little springtime things coming up. We've got our perennial irises coming up around the house here. But then I've got lots of nice little bee balm everywhere. So there's a little bee balm coming up. There's a little bee balm coming up. Lots of bee balm in here. And this is actually where I have my oregano in this nice little plant bed that my brother Dan made me from a salvaged window years and years ago, but it's still working great. My oregano, I planted this like 7 years ago, and it just comes up every year in this same little box. But then I noticed last year it has started to creep beyond the box. This is what oregano does. So all of that's just creeping oregano. It's starting to go places, and it'll probably start to take over this whole front bed. But that's okay. I'll just leave this for perennial herbs, like my bee balm and my oregano. And then in the front here, we've got more chives growing. I love chives, so I have lots of little bunches of chives. And this is just a perennial sage, tiny little sage leaves. But that will get much bigger and healthier. And then one last thing I wanted to show you, my hostas. The hostas start out like this, little spikes. and they're going to grow big and beautiful leaves. I also have a couple of Mediterranean lilies in here, and there's one right there just starting to come up. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. Those usually get eaten by chipmunks, but the barn cats might help with the chipmunks this year, so my hostas are just starting to poke up. I have a nice big bed of hostas here, and then a whole line of hostas around the back here that is just starting to pop up. Here they come. Good morning, little hostas, little spikies. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nice big bed of hostas here. So, those are my little perennials. And I can't wait to show you what they look like when they all start to sprout and bloom, because they're so pretty. And I'll have to put something cute in this little rooster that my mom gave me a few years ago. His tail fell off, I'll put it back on. But I have this cute little rooster, and I like to put a flower in it every year, so maybe a marigold or something fun like that. Yeah, that's my plan. Oh, the sun is shining. It's going to be a beautiful day, so I'm going to be planting in the garden all day, and then we're going to get rain for the next 3 days. Perfect. It'll set those seeds. It'll keep these troublemakers out of my garden. Who, us? Yes, you. I know what you like to do. Have a gorgeous day, everyone. We love you. Bye.